Good morning and Happy New Year. Today is January 2nd, 2026, and it's probably around about 8:49 a.m. And I'm taking a look at the engine bay here for the 2015 Lincoln Navigator that I have had for a total of, I'm going on 8 years with it now. Once again, technically now it is 11 years old. And I promised all of you a detailed year-by-year review of all of the service history on this vehicle since I have owned it. 38,000 miles this vehicle had on it when I bought it. And part of the reason why I'm starting here, right here at the engine bay, is because I have been looking for a car for our son, a used car. And we want to make sure that we don't end up with another car like this one, Kia Rio. Bought this for $5,000 in May of 2022. And at the time, the car market was really, really tough. I mean, it was really, really hard to find a decent car. But the thing about this car is, first of all, my daughter has not taken very good care of it. I mean, there's a huge difference. You look inside of the cars that I drive, I keep them super clean, but she doesn't care. Sorry to shame her, but it's just the truth. Anyway, this car, for the most part, it hasn't been an absolute nuisance, but just the overall quality of the car is not good. Plus, it has crank windows. I warned her about that, and she didn't want to listen to me, but anyway, so she got crank windows. But let me go back to the Lincoln. So even with her car, if I were to pop the hood right now, but you guys can go look at other videos if you want to see under the hood. I mean, the engine bay here is nice and clean. It's well kept. You can tell that I have done a very good job of taking care of this Lincoln. I've done my best. It's on its way to 262,000 miles, okay? Once again, I bought it with 38,000 miles, and it is now about to hit 162,000. So, always pop the hood, check the levels, make sure everything's all right. But as I've been checking out all these other cars, I've noticed that they are in such horrible, horrible condition. I'm talking about cars that have a little over 100,000 miles. Some of them have under 100,000 miles. They have like maybe 90,000, and they are utter and complete garbage. Like, it is shocking to me how people just do not take care of their cars at all. And I always tell my son, if the interior of the car is ragged out, then you can only imagine how much they neglected the vehicle under the hood. So just going to showing you guys one more time how nice this vehicle looks. There are no more odd leaks. Now I'm having a really mysterious transmission issue because I was basically calling it for this vehicle a month or so ago when I took it out to my dad's house and left it over there. But now it's driving fine. So obviously the more it gets driven, the more it's gonna tell me. But I'm gonna be calling the dealership today and I'm gonna ask them what it would set me back to replace the transmission in this 2015 Lincoln Navigator, because right now with all of the used cars I've been looking at, I just don't see the point in wasting money on a used car that I do not know at all. And I know my son would appreciate driving this vehicle more. It would be a little bit of a learning curve for him because it's such a large vehicle, but I think that I know for a fact that he would appreciate it more. And he's kind of gotten to that point after seeing what's out there with our budget. And just to full disclosure here, I mean, we're not rich, so we're trying to stick within a budget of $8,000. Like I said, we paid $5,000 for the Kia. So far, the only main thing I've had to do with that Kia, I replaced the spark plugs and put another ignition coil in. So with this vehicle, the only major things I've really done are the brakes and rotors and the tune-up. That's it. If you guys have any questions or comments, or you want to share your experience here, please let us know. We're gonna have that video out to you very, very soon. I promise you. That's one of my goals for this year, early in this year, is to get that 10-year review out to you guys. So we will see you in another video very, very soon. So when you see a car with a nice, clean engine bay, it's always a pleasurable thing because you can usually pick out any issues that may be going on. but they definitely hit it heavy with the degreaser. I could smell it. But this is my main concern. You see that in there? It's like kind of like a milky look. This kind of, that has my concern. Plus I couldn't get the scan tool to read. So, yeah, that's something that people should look out for sure.